Monday Night Fights, live on the air again. Here we go. Round 2 of the Fantasy Tanks. I want to welcome everybody in this evening. I'm Hell's Cat Death. Joining me here really shortly will be Cutter Deeply. Glad to see everybody out again, still out there partying it up, having a great time. Hope y'all have enjoyed this cooler week. It's not been so hot, so room's all set up, teams are all ready to rock and roll. I have some highlight videos coming up here this evening for both of these teams that did play earlier. And I'm referring to Monday and in round 1. So, hope everybody's ready to get tucked in. It's going to be kind of a quick night. So we have this match here where it's... Sorry, I got to get my script in front of me here. So this one's Show Me Your TDs versus Panda Express. And then at the 9 p.m. hour, it would be Team Kaiser versus the winner of one of these two. So, and that one, as always, 774 maps tonight. Insk, Overlord, Ghost Town on the first game out. Second game out will be Ravage Capital Mines and then Ghosts. And of course, Ghost Town. Ghost. Kind of just waiting for everything to get started here. And of course, the way it looked like on the Panda Express one, Quevlin really made a pretty good team. I mean, if you want to talk about synergy and the people he built, no better way than to go out and entirely get most of the Immortals that were on the list, I think, other than Steel Titan, which we saw him play on Monday night. But of course, a lot of familiar faces are going to be over on Team Quevlin. So you got Sir Tubbins, Tanker, Stang, Murphy Mahler, Brawling Number. All the Immortals' favorite, the box, Zach's Music box up in there. And also Cav Ranger, HM8, Freaky Licious, Freaky, and then Carpenter's Boy. And then on King Sticky side, Show Me Your TDs. You got Magna, Toxic. That guy's a beast in his own right. Fred Carries, he's awesome. I mean, this is a stacked team. I mean, the top here. So Magna, amazing player. Toxic Poison, yet again another amazing player. Fred Carries, the Spicy Tanker. That's a good pickup. TP Conky Boys. Pants. Oh, he has a lot of collars on that side of the team. And then Mr. One to No One. And then the Fish Fan, which actually went under a different name, RIP, during the whole thing. We didn't know his actual gamer tag on
Discord.
Yeah, his Discord versus gamer tag did not match up. And then, of course, you got the infamous Lunky. And then you got some guy named Beaver. Hi, Beef. Have some fun tonight, Beef.
Get that Mr. Cannon Fodder himself.
Yeah, I talked him up pretty good on the draft night, man. He's good. He'll throw up 3K damage. Or 3K
Beef,
taken.
yeah. Beef, I don't want to say Beef is middle of the road, but he's definitely one of those sleeper guys that you just kind of look at and you're like, I'm not worried about it. And then that high alpha out of the E4 or something of the like comes in and you're like, oh, come on, Beef. I didn't do nothing. So.
Yeah, I mean, so Beef's pretty Mr. Reliable on that one here. Let's see what else we got going on. else? And then I think tomorrow night is going to be the rescheduled match for Team Ace versus Team Rah Rah. So that's tomorrow night. And then on Friday we have the finals. So, yeah. So sad. I wanted some of my guys to get picked up. I had a good team. They did a great job.
Yeah.
Everybody that's came out this for the fantasy, it's been great.
I think this is just an awesome event, man. I can't wait till next season, even after this season's done. So,
Almost got everything all straightened up. It's about a pain in the butt, huh?
yes, teams are correct. Room is locked. I have advised these gentlemen to start picking tanks and Miss Lunky, and we'll get this thing going. I'm ready.
Sweet, nice. Let's see here. It looks like. Oh, there is a thing out there right now. It's been going around. Some people are able to download it. Some are not. If you go to the tank store right now, you can get yourself the T-Rex, the X1. And I think you pick up 7 days premium and some silver or something like that. 3 days.
3 days. 3 days. 3 days. Now, the way it has been explained to me is that you must log into tanks on your Xbox, and then the easiest way, if you cannot find it, is to go into the Xbox app on your tablet or phone, and then search for it in the Microsoft Store, and then you should be able to download it, and then it should update automatically into your Xbox.
Well, there you go. Get yourself another free tank. If you already have one, at least, it never hurts to have more than one.
For sure.
This makes my third one now that I've got. Good Lord.
Nice.
How many more of these damn things do I need? Alrighty. Other big news. What other big news has been floating around? That new Heavy Metal Heroes that looks like that special edition, like Heavy Metal Hero 1375 looks a lot. I don't know. It looks better. Maybe it's just because of the sandbags and everything, but it seemed like the barrel's way longer on this one.
Right. Now, that is the heavy tank, the heavy French premium you're talking about, correct?
No, the light tank.
The light. Okay. I know that the frontal armor on that new Tier 8 premium for the French line is massive, man.
Yeah, that thing's intense. I mean, I was against one my IS-6, and that was hit and miss, very hit and miss.
For sure.
So, I don't know. It's going to be fun. All right. Oh, already, that's a trio of pain just coming out right off the bat out of the Panda Express.
For sure. Well, very interesting, too, to see Toxic Poison actually playing the opposite of normally what he's playing. So, this is going to be a brawl. Just going to be a massive brawl out the gate.
Just a reminder, everybody out there, if you're wanting to get into some of this, and it's piqued your interest, we do have the links down below. Go and check us out on the Facebook, the Discord, Twitter. But if you really want to get into it, hit up that Discord app or the Discord webpage, and then come visit us. Come meet the crew. Come meet everybody. A lot of these great players. It's a whole lot of fun. That is just Dude, that's like ugliness upon ugliness coming out of the Quevlin side. Here, now they add in another E100 and an T57 heavy. Now, what would you be thinking over on the other end? If you were on the other end of that spectrum, what would you be now trying to put into play?
The only thing that I'm seeing from Queblin's side is that you definitely have a lot of high alpha. You have the burst damage from the T57, but you also have just a serious amount of reload right there too. So maybe look into getting I hate to say a couple of 113s, but something a little bit more mobile with the alpha of a heavy tank. But you know what I mean, that can maneuver and get in and out of these walls inside of the city. Obviously, Quest team is going to be working the city only, so that's what I would personally maybe try to counter a little bit with. But who knows? Quev still has two picks. If you put in a couple of bat chats at the end, then that totally negates that type of strat as well. So. But honestly, I would imagine that Qued's team is just going to go super heavy all the way.
Yeah. The pair on each side, E5s. I don't know if I put my faith in that IS-7 just that quite yet. Seeing a pair of E4s and a pair of E100s. Would you have complete faith in an IS-7?
Well, you're almost locking it into possibly playing on the 6-7 line right there. You know what I mean? Somewhere it's going to have to be hauled down. And even then, if these guys, you know what I mean, even then it's not always going to stand up against that E100's heat. If it, you know what I mean, even if he just has just a little bit of elevation on the IS-7. So
Yeah.
definitely going to be interesting. Looks like we're all picked up though. Hells, if
Yeah. I'll roll down one side. So over on the Show Me Your TDs, one E4 Toxic Poison and the E4 Magna IS-7 Pants and the Fish Fan, Bolton 57 Heavies, Conky, Spicy Tanker, and that Rascally Beaver in the E5s.
awesome. And now from Cleveland's side, we are looking at a parity for there's that Batcat 25T, a pair of T57s, and a pair of B100s.
Alrighty. Getting everybody set to go. First game. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Definitely going to be interesting. I do see that man. This is just got to turn into a brawl, man.
Yeah, I'm wondering if like Panda Express will park it up there in that H4, hold it up there in that, put somebody down there at the bottom H1, and then go for a camp scenario here, or are they going to just try to hold it? I don't know. There's so many different ways to run that south spawn. Or the north.
For sure. For sure. Now I like the E5s out the gate. They're not going to push straight across the tracks. They're going to be looking for Tubbins to try to get some information in this field early. So see how this works now. The 57s and IS-7 and the Spicy Tank have all been lit up by Tubbins in that just very nice position right there. The Spicy Tank is going to have to be careful right there. Yeah.
Ooh, who was that just took a huge hit? Was that Stang? It was Stang.
Yeah. Wow. Looks like Beav went ahead since Quibblin got lit right there sorry, Quibblin. Since Tubbins got lit for just a second, looks like Beav's gonna go ahead and move out. But now the Batchet is gonna start working the field, so these guys are gonna have to
Yep.
very possibly make a move soon, or they're gonna have to rotate back. So
That's why. Yep, they're gonna go ahead and roll into the standard meta strat. G1, G3, G4, kind of camp it up, hold the lines. It's kind of interesting to see brawling right there. Hopefully, Cav Ranger doesn't get in his way on while he's trying to side script there.
for sure.
Tubbins just out there driving through the trees, enjoying the view.
Definitely. For sure, for the next 15 seconds, looks like he went ahead and caught a reload right there.
Trying to find a comfortable place to put this camera at. There we go.
I know from Cav being a caller for UDCC, he really likes that spot. So I'd look for him to be just super strong right there, side scraped up in the E100. So it might actually be a good idea for those 57s to rotate around and maybe try a different side right there. Especially with V Tanker, just an incredible player in the very back, waiting to push some shots if somebody decides to push.
Yeah. Magna, Brown went towards him, Brawling, trying to fling one of those E4 shells at him. Hitting the dirt, though, so made Magna stop on moving forward on that aspect.
Yeah. I don't know if Team Show Me Your TDs knows this, but they're almost in a great position right here to push in and sniff out these 57s and just go ahead and take care of at least one of them right now. And it looks like Tubbins is about to ruin everybody's day, though.
Yep. Oh, Tubbins take a shot there.
That was a great spot. Great shot, Beef.
All right.
Maybe 57 is going to rotate back. Looks like also one of the E4s are going to rotate. This might be a good time for the...
But he did put one back into Murphy. '57s shuffle out. Looks like they're going to rotate inward, but they both get detected by Stank. Ooh, Pants takes the shot. Oh, E5's moving up. Tubbins taking a pop shot, tracking him, but paying for it.
Sure.
Oh, they're trying to catch Beef flat-footed.
Okay, looks like we have some crap pressure right now, so they're gonna force Team Quib to go ahead and start making a move and start getting a little bit aggressive. If not, where these guys are turtled back, and Team Show Me Your TDs is going to be able to set up some cross shots on these guys, and they might not be able to get up in there.
And just took a huge hit from Cav range. Let's get over here to this action.
Oh, and then V Tanker takes out Pant.
Yep.
Nice, very nice shot. HMAK just got melted right there by the E5 fire. I think he just wasn't much he could do right there. He was on a reload.
Spicy Tanker. Are they all going in on heavy Mauler? Or a Mauler Magna getting double tapped.
Rawling just put a massive shot into Beaver.
Beaver saved by Spicy being broadside right there. the fish man, he is like up in their business. Here comes
Yeah,
Tanker finishing shot.
definitely in trouble right here.
Yep, Tanker gets that out, but here Brawling's now being
39 seconds. Can they close this out? TP Boys Conky just went ahead and he erased one of them, but now he has a full health E4, and V Tanker is not the person to see in a full health E4.
no. And then and Cav also still
Oh,
percent the
no.
E100. Oh my goodness. All right, that's it.
Well played, fellas.
First
Patience.
round. Yep. First round going to.
Team quit. Looks like Brawling number in the E4 was the total damage leader with a 41-31, 765 in that E4. He did go down, but Murphy Muller in a 2013 HMAK did manage to get a clip out in that 1170 and that T57 before he got pushed. Sir Tubbins put out an even 2000. Cav Ranger with a good solid 917. STL Stang with a 3019, and V Tanker coming in with a 2250.
Yeah, some great damage being equally shared there by Panda Express.
For sure. And on the other side, it looks like Toxic went ahead and led in the A4 to 2774. TP Conky Boys in the 2358. The E5s were pretty even after that with a 1675 and a 1383. 57 heavies got focused early though. It looks like the Fish Fan getting one pin with the 378, and Pants actually getting that lonely donut right there.
Alrighty. There, the IS lineup. Alright. Both team's going to be switching around. Yes, Maximo, swap that up for you. Got it done for you, sir. Alrighty. Just want to welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us for Fantasy Tanks, round 2.
Fairly good work right there. It's still just a really great thing to see how these guys from both squads. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different clans on team some of your TDs, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different clans on Team Panda Express. So I mean, these guys are all coming out just working together and still, you know, putting out some amazing games.
Yeah, it's real interesting. It's always good to see just random people be able to come in. That's shows real, real professionalism. Able to come in, still do your job, and put out the damage, listen to a caller, and still do your job, and that's without causing a fuss or a ruckus or being a troll.
For sure. All right, V tanker had to reload in, so he is back. Signal these guys to go ahead and start picking tanks. We'll get round 2 on.
Alright, now the sides have been slumped up. Update the scoreboard there.
All right. Found out that I actually have a sick baby in the house as well. So
Oh yeah.
got to get him.
I'm not getting too loud or, super excited. Trying to stay mellow.
Okay, now do you think that we're going to see somewhat of the same lineup right here? Or do you think that these guys are going to switch it up and
I would
maybe
think
go for a little bit more mobility?
show me your TDs might change up. I see a 183 coming. And
Right.
I just have that funny feeling to see a 183 rolling out. Maybe they'll change up, put Beaver's really good, rolling with like a 57 or even the 50B. I mean, a 50B could still be viable. That's often.
There you go. I'll take Gage for
Yeah.
sure.
Who would have thunk to see Toxic in a Waffen?
Now, I do think though that we can almost guarantee from Team Panda Express that especially on Inst or any type of urban maps, probably those dual E4s are just going to be a staple.
Probably. You would think so. I mean, they're just. You just. How can I put it? They complement each other very well. Having a pair of them,
For sure.
put one on each end of a block. Say, like you could have one at like E3 and one at like D1, and there's just a little bit of reassurance in the back of your brain knowing that if
Always,
they're gonna,
for sure.
if a push is gonna happen, someone's gonna get slapped, and typically 99%, unless it's a really professional team, someone's slamming on the brakes.
And it's
So, I mean, and typically, I don't know what it is, and there's just some of those guys that follow the collar, and they'll, to the end, man, they'll keep that throttle punched. But if there's like, then you have some of those other ones, they're like, oh my God, and next thing you know, there it is. It looks like a rear endman on I-5. Just everybody's. And then everybody gets ripped because they're like, oh, they all they all jammed, so everybody gets enveloped. So I know that was one fundamental that we always try to teach people is if the collar tells you to go, just go.
Yep. Well, whenever I call a push, let's say, for instance, going back to the when we played Immortals the other night on the live stream, charity stream. Yeah, I told my E5s, even though I told them, you know what I mean, they went ahead and stopped anyway. But yeah, don't stop. One of you guys are probably going to get focused out the gate. That's just what's going to happen. But I always call the order of the tanks that I would like whenever, you know what I mean. E5s, you guys are first, E4s in next, and then, you know what I mean, let's get my chieftains, and then, bad chats, you guys follow up the end and clip something out.
Yeah. See, I was thinking Pants would have went and gotten to that Death Star and put Beaver into 57. I love being proved wrong, but I called Death Star. They went Waffen, so.
Almost the same, just a couple more shots.
I mean, Panda. They're like Panda Express. They're like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We'll run the same identical thing.
There you go. Now, that's basically what it is. A pair of E4s, a bat check, a pair of 57s, and a pair of E100s.
Yeah, and then over here for Show Me Your TDs, well, they're out there flexing them and possibly getting them signed. A pair of E4s, a whopping pair of 57 heavies, and a diddly duo of Mouses. Craziness. All
Wow.
right.
Wow.
Someone's going to get caught out going across the tracks, and I have a feeling Magna and Conky are going to have a bad day. see how it rolls. Because honestly, I do think a 57 would be pretty much loaded by the time a Maz even starts making it across the final set of tracks.
Yeah, somewhere into that 5 line for sure.
That's unless you're going to have a long pause. I'd hate to be in that mouse.
It looks like both of these guys, though, were just content with trying to brawl it out in a pretty standard setup in the city, so nothing too out of the ordinary has been thrown at each other at this point. Still a lot of games left to play, though.
So have you put your faith back into the mouse yet? But it's buff cheeks. I haven't played mine yet.
Well, you know, looking at a mouse anyway, even without any type of armor buff or anything of that effect, I mean, it's still just a crazy hit pull to stick out there. Oh,
Beaver
big
got
hit
it.
early.
Oh, Beaver got it.
Mm-hmm. But it's still just a crazy amount of hit points to put out there in the front and just let these guys focus him. Nobody's going to clip him out.
Oh my god.
Those E4s and the E100s are just putting in crazy work right now.
I didn't mean to
interrupt. Oh no, that's fine. But for somebody for a team, even 3 tanks to try to focus down on Moss, he's still going to hold those guys for 30, 40 seconds. And if you have 3 tanks tied up, man, you just have a huge overmatch somewhere else. It appears, though, that Panda Express is going to try to capitalize on that early health pool loss from Team Show Me Your TDs right there, and they're getting seriously aggressive up into the all the way up into the E, almost the F line already early in this match.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Mouses, that's a huge chunk that they did. They're 96 to 82%. That's a huge chunk of hit points that just went away in the first 30 seconds.
Definitely.
Magna getting real comfortable.
The 57 is going to come behind and put a clip into him right now, though. This could be very dangerous. HM bounces one, hits one. Oh, and he's getting focused from the waffle. Oh, no. Great work by Pants and Toxic right there. And Beeve is going to have to be careful right here. I don't know if he's realized that Tubbins is behind, trying to clip out Toxic. There they go. They're aware now for sure.
Ooh, little hit there on the bat chat. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the best action here because they're full throttle, no stop here.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, Stang just got taken out, and Magnus survived. Well, I say that as he goes down.
Now, Conky's getting clipped out by the other T-57 Heavy. Tanker goes down.
Now, Team Show Me Your TDs has pulled back that 20% health advantage that they had out the gate already, Kels. So, interesting. Carpenter's boys in trouble, too, because Pants is going to be reloaded right now. Full clip into the back of the E4. Oh, and he bounced one. A little bit too close there, Pants.
Cab Ranger misses his shot, though.
He just got it.
Spicy picked it back up. Wow. Murphy's going to melt Pants if he's not. Yep.
Oh, Toxic just chewing scavenger right there. That Waffenthrog at E100, fellas. It's just a murderer.
And he still has round. He must have reloaded way early.
Yeah, I think he caught a reload whenever he was pushing over into that E3 area right there. So it's possible he has maybe 2 to 3 shots still left. Oh, he
there goes
feels
Tubbins.
confident. Yeah, now he's on a reload, but Murphy Mahler just went down. Wow, great trades right there. 1-to-1, man. That's just incredible play.
Wow. All right, go through this damage listings here real fast. Magna coming out with 1K. Not bad considering a mouse fire rate is like horrendously bad. 432. How much damage did he block? 1250. That's pretty good. 805 out of B. Conky only blocked 390 out of that time round, but I mean those mouses really did do the job. I almost feel that it took the you're always like, well, kill the Waffen, kill the Waffen, kill the Waffen, and then there's a mouse broadside in front of you, just giving him his side to you. Where does your attention go?
For sure, for sure.
So let's see here. Pants coming in with the 46.73. Great job out of there. Some Toxic Dig throw up 33.44. Fishman throw up 32.28.
Very nice.
Side. Murphy Mahler got a lot of bunch out of those mouses there. 31.64. HK getting caught out real fast. Waffened.
But Hills, that's something that that we were just talking about too, though. They went ahead and placed both of those mosses into that E3 area, and yeah, the 57 heavies had the back shots into the mosses, but in the end, putting 2 clips into each one of those mosses, how much time are you losing right there? That's just
well, and that was crazy. The bat chat on the other Tubbins, so he threw up like 2,500 damage, and then he put up like another like 2,500 in assist.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great job, Tubbins.
Very nice, very nice.
Here we go. Everybody's favorite map, Overlord. Yikes.
Yeah, but curious to see the rest of the lineup right here for Team Show Me Your TDs. I was somewhat afraid of this. I mean, it's just early on, whenever we were running Overlord Encounter on Wednesday Night Fights, this is what we adapted to, just almost as complete medium package right there. You're guaranteed to get 2 to 3 tanks spawned on the 9-0 line, and if these guys have any heavies on the other side whatsoever, you're just going to have that BPM overmatch out the gate. Real scary to lose 1 to 2 tanks early on like that.
Yeah, most definitely. And then, do you think any one of these guys have a Kranvagn?
I would be willing to bet at the very least Magna probably has a Kranvagn. On the other side, though, I do not know. But I definitely
that actually did quite well on Monday.
For sure, for sure. Well, this is going to be a great map for the Kranvagn. Heilbronn would be another one. Anything with the good heals out there in the field, you can just get a hold down and use that massive gun depression.
So if you look over on the right part, I just had a song go through my head. One of these don't look like the rest of the other.
For sure.
Conky coming in with the IS-7. Other than that, both these teams looking pretty much identical.
Mm-hmm. for sure, for sure.
That's
I
what I
liked it.
figured. There's the chieftain. I was figuring you get a chieftain, one or two chieftains in here that are
That's what I would
Kronvog.
think too. Yeah, chieftain with the Kralvagen possibly, or maybe I do like the IS-7. Not much gun depression on this map, but not all the fighting is going to be from the ridge. I don't think this 7-minute time limit. Nobody wants to draw these matches out, so whenever it's time to get down and brawl, IS-7's hit pool against these all of these mediums is definitely going to stand up for a little bit longer than, let's say, the 140s or the bad chats for sure.
Yeah. What's show me your TDs?
Wow,
Interesting.
very nice.
Trio of IS-7s. Oh. And as predicted over there on the other side, double chieftains.
All right, let's get these guys spec'd and we can kick this thing off. Oh, Mr. Hill, so whatever side you'd like to go down, please go ahead and I'll just take the other.
Alrighty, well, I'll go ahead and roll down Panda Express here. So, Freaky, Tanker, 140s, brawling numbers, The Box, and Tubbins, and Bat Chats, and then Murphy Mahler and STL Stang, and Chieftains.
Awesome. And for team, show me your TDs. Magna Flash Boys rocking a 140. The Fish Fan, Toxic, and the Spicy Tanker all rocking Batchet 25 Ts with Pants, TP Boys Conky, and Wednesday Night Fights Beaver in the IS-7 trio.
Oh, so I got asked, when am I changing my name?
My response to that is, I'm the boss. I don't change anything.
That's good. I actually like that because everybody's like, "Where's WNF Hills?" I don't know. I've had this gamer tag for so long that I've never changed it. I think I'm going on 9 years.
Nice.
The original Xbox One.
Well, if it's not broke, don't fix it for sure. And
Yeah,
I think if anybody can associate you with anything besides Wednesday Night Fights, they probably need to look into going to have their head checked anyway.
All right, so really, I mean, now that they buffed up the Chieftain's mobility, I mean, even staying spawning it down at the bottom, I mean, that's still not bad. I mean, that Chieftain,
Sure.
he's going to be running probably about a full minute behind, if that. I mean,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, since both teams went ahead and negated the top side push because they definitely had plenty of mediums. Well, now let's see here. It looks like Team Panda Express could be going ahead and getting super aggressive on this 9-0 early right here. Toxic and Spicy just need to make sure that they're not spotted, and they should be safe. Know the weather of the storm for sure, but just a huge overmatch already on the 9-0.
yep. IS Patrol just now passing C6, so Pant's getting spotted.
And his bad chats are lit. These guys need to make sure that they're saving their shots. One thing that I've noticed here lately in some of this, especially the random comp play for the fantasy tanks, is every shot in those bad chats right now are just super critical. If someone knows that you're on a reload and they have 2 bad chats to your bad chats, somebody's going to get focused early.
So Magna, he sitting there trying to keep everybody going. Tanker smells blood in the water, though. He's just kind of sitting there waiting for the prime opportune time.
For sure.
Oh, we
Oh,
have a full
now,
rotate on both sides.
nice, very very nice to see as soon as that first IS-7 popped up to go ahead and rotate out. But these guys are coming in. Murphy Mahler's going to get focused right here. I don't think there's going to be anything he can do out of there.
Oh, and here
Well, he did
comes
escape. It's like the
Maggie
counter's
taking
on.
trouble. Yep.
Yeah, the counter's on. The fish isn't spotted though. Great focus.
Stang's gonna come around, try to get cross shots.
This could be rough. Team Show Me Your TDs needs to stay complacent right here and definitely not push into this bowl after these guys, first they're going to be cross shot by the V tanker and STL Stang. So great patience right there.
Oh man, look at up. TDs, they're pushing all in. So Magna
Nice.
and Pants are all by themselves here.
Now I do like it though. You know, he kept an IS-7 back with that 140. And Toxic's going to get focused. He's on a reload.
So much action going on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get everything.
Now, I think every bet chat on the board right now is on reload.
I think you are right.
Looks like Zach's were Fish. Looks like Fish is going to win the race, but we'll see how it stands up.
Beaver and Conky and Pants all pushing into tanker. Smart move. Get the non-auto loader out of there. But Tubbins is reloaded.
Oh, Tubbins bounced one off the back. Buddy's second shot did not bounce.
Zach's reloaded. But his motor gets taken out and Conky takes it down. Conky and
What do you think
Beaver.
right here now? Yeah. These IS-7s, 3/4 health against 2 1-shots and brawling in about a 75%.
I'd get the
bet
heck
chat.
out of the bowl. I know that.
Yeah,
much.
yeah, definitely. They've got to push one way or another and start focusing these guys out.
Yeah, Beaver needs a hard right. Hard right, Beaver.
Yep.
Hard right. No.
Oh, Beaver.
No, don't
Yeah,
stop.
you can't stop right there, brother. Got his engine. That might be death for him. Good hit, Beav.
Conky's got a. No.
It's going to be really close right here.
Brawling numbers.
Oh,
got
no.
Beaver.
Oh,
Beaver had his butt to the
no.
wind.
Brawling's on a reload, but looks like Tubbins still has shots to keep him honest right there.
Yep, both pop reloads, so they'll disappear into the sunset for right now. One of them, but yet again, it's one of those that both get loaded. But I mean, to be all complete honest, I mean, Conky can only take out one of them. They both come in at the same time. The other one one's gonna take a hit, die. The other one's gonna kill him.
You both get loaded. You push Brawling straight into him, even almost as aggressive as a complete ram. They're loaded and ready to go. It's like he's going to try to sniff out Tubbins, but Brawling's going to be there in about the next 6 or 7 seconds.
Now, unless Brawling gets some miracle bounces here. All right, there we go. First round on Overlord. Going to.
Very nice. Pretty decent damage spread between both teams right there. Bet chats, Brawling number and Sir Tubbins definitely leading the charge right there. But pretty even. Everybody's getting damage in. It's a sign of good focus.
I just got to show all these numbers for everybody. So Pants and everybody has records of what exactly they did. Alrighty, there we go. Bohemian Fawn. Is there... Who is this Freakalicious guy? Well, you see, it started back in ETC when we found this guy at a GWE. Then he showed what he's worth in an E4, and we told him, keep coming back for more. Then we broke up. There he was, in the Immortals, and then he went to... I don't know, I'll let the limerick stop there. Oh, let's see if they can pull it back. This is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, they honestly almost had it right there.
Love to see this match. This matchup like this, it's pretty close, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing this go to Ghost Town.
For sure, for sure.
And then the next match coming up will be the winner of this match versus Kaiser. And all the maps change, so you don't have to see Ensk and Overlord, and well, Ghost Town will stay the same. But we're gonna go to one of my favorite absolute maps. I swear to God, it's gonna be a staple, probably until they delete it. Will be Ravage Capital. Alright, so what are they going to change up here? Beaver, Conky, and Flashboy were all in IS-7s. There is no rule, though, about changing tanks. You just have a set amount of time limit. So, there it was. Lonky gets in the IS-7. Magnum and Freaky Deaky in the 140. Magna gets in the Bat Chat. Toxic gets in the Bat Chat. Cav Range and Freaky's in the 140s. Makes you wonder if Tubbins... Who do you think's coming?
I would imagine that Tubbins is calling, and I just think that possibly maybe something's changing up a little bit right here. They're possibly trying to get some other people some play time, but I don't see Tubbins not running a Bat Chat. B-Tanker could possibly still be having some lag issues right now, so he might have elected to go ahead and sit out. And there we go.
Nope. Here, Freaky took on the side, and Tanker came back. So.
Okay. Well, it appears that we have exact lineups. Maybe a couple people changed it up on Team Show Me Your TDs. Actually, looks like Lonky has made it in the IS-7. Whoop whoop.
Lonky.
So Team Show Me Your TDs with 140, a trio of Bat Chats, and the trio of IS-7s.
And then over on Panda Express, that good old Chinese food, Mandarin food. Pair 140s, trio Bat Chats, double chieftains with Cav Ranger Tanker, Brawlinster Tubbins, and HM8. HM was not in the Bat Chat last time. That was Zach. So that was...
And that man is recognized as a tank destroyer driver in the E4, but watch his gameplay. He is actually very adept in the Bat Chat as well. Now, Hells, on a side note right here, unbeknownst to either one of them, I'd like to have just a small contest right here between Beaver and Lonky to see who can do the most damage in this match.
Well, yeah, let's have that. Beaver, donut time it. Be a potato. Lonky, don't worry, Lonky's got you covered.
Lonky's gonna carry for Beef, I think, this time.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good change from Monday Night Hells. We haven't went to one draw yet tonight.
Right? God, that was long.
Well,
2 hours to do one set of matches. I was like, oh my
right.
God.
Now, I mean, which is expected in a competitive match, any type of competitive match.
Oh
It's
yeah,
always expected, but
oh yeah, and
yeah,
especially no one playing together before.
for sure.
So we just wasn't all expected for that. We were figuring about an hour per match. That was not the case. It ended up being two. But
Yeah. Now, they did have four TDs or four mediums. I cannot believe they pulled back, honestly,
I know,
and
right?
just
Just
managed to get them all, get everybody spotted by Magna right there. That early overmatch, they could have took two tanks out right then. I think maybe that was because of well, now they're coming back though for sure.
bait and switch. They did that in tank picking. But what? I'm sorry I'm moving the camera so much, guys, but literally these teams are like rotating on a rotate on a rotate. TP Boys needs to get around the corner and slam on that e-brake. Get that butt around.
Now,
What the? What the? Okay, we rotate again.
well,
All right, do
oh yeah, the three
Oh, the
I7s.
I7s. Oh my God, that they become a. Oh no, they're not looking that way. Oh
Yeah, this is
no.
gonna be real dangerous. Bet you it's got to rotate back around right here for some of your TDs. They've got to focus up. There goes down Stang.
There goes
Murphy's got to go down.
Donkey.
No, Loki.
She was so focused on that front part, they put their IS-7s in like a perfect fire line side by side. But their bat chats are following it back up. So their bat chats
Yeah.
can actually chase down the reloading bat chats.
I think they've decided to put their focus into V Tanker because the bat jets are on reload, and he's going to end up getting sacrificed right here because of it. I think. Magna is just running on fumes, so
Spicy Tanker coming back. Oh, Beaver's. Yeah, Beaver's going to go down. He got left out in the open. Now, Conky versus Tanker. There we go. Don't get too overconfident with him. There you go.
no.
I still favor over there for Panda Express, though. I mean, having. Oh.
It looks like Magna though is going to be very smart right here. Go ahead and start applying cap pressure. Don't pressure IS7 up. Don't push into these guys, Conky. Toxic can fall back. You know, Spicy Tank is going to have to take a hit. And I think now TP Boys Conky just is overextending right here. These guys should have fell back into their initial position right there at
Yeah.
the E5 area, and they could have protected. These two full health bat chats are going to be a force to be reckoned with right here.
You can't separate out like that. I mean, especially brawling. Well, all three of those bat chats, super dangerous, super veteran. And if they smell blood in the water, that's it. And they smelt it.
Yeah.
Now it's just going to be the amount of rounds do they have left in the clip. All right, so yet again, same scenario. Here we go.
Yeah, Conky, you've got the fallback. Good shot at Tubbins right there. Looks like he did have a repair kit lift though. Yeah, see, once again, he's going to just push into these guys, man. That's no good. Even if you get up there and get a shot in, the bat shots are going to be reloaded, man.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to actually be able to run. Magna's going to possibly catch a shot, but Brawling's is actually loaded right now.
I was wondering. Yep, there goes Magna. Tubbins, I would
Yeah.
figure he's going to go after Toxic because Toxic is the biggest threat. All right.
Nice shot by Toxic right there, but yeah, he probably should have focused Tubbins. Now, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Either we're going to be on a draw or Tubbins is going to be able to just come in and circle Conky and go ahead and take him out whenever he gets a reload.
I mean, Tubbins can afford, unless it's a fire. Well, let's go. Let's see really fast. Yeah, and Tubbins. No, even with the fire, he does have a large fire extinguisher. So, Tubbins.
Wish I could see exactly how much HP he has. Okay, I know I can see his damage and how many of he's destroyed, but I can't see how much health he actually has. Is he going to? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a 3-shot for Conky. So
Yeah, I'd figure at most 2 high rolls out of Conky would have to kill Sir Tubbins, but I think that's going to be 2 good-sized rolls. There's 1 track. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! What just happened?
excuse me, very nice Conky. I'm sorry, I was dealing with Discord and all I saw was Tubbins blow up. But wow,
Great job, Conky. I don't know how you. I don't know how
clutch.
you. Yeah, I don't know how you pulled
Clutch.
that off, man. Great
job, brother. Great job. Oh,
Tubbins.
good to get that clutch after he used a lot of diesel that round, Hills.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, sir, you wanted it, and we are on our way.
Yes, we are. It's kind of crazy. Tubbins coming out with the 5600 in the bat chat, man. That's insane. 2018-15. So.
Wow. No,
not bad. 38 with 4 kills. That's some points.
Nice.
I bet your Queblin is like, no, how, I had to be. I can't even do it in his, the accent that he has from being from Holland. I can't even do it. I could probably get like Ops K19 up in here or somebody. They could probably do it.
Standard. Yeah, you'd have better luck. You just need a couple beers first, Kills.
Yeah, that's. Lord, I wish. God, I wish I could have some right now. Alrighty. Goes down.
Okay. Kind of surprised a little bit by some of your TD's early picks, though, right here. I really wouldn't mind seeing the 183 out of Beaver and the waffle right here from Tox, and just maybe a couple IS7s and maybe a trio of E100s or a Moss or 2 thrown in there, because Team Panda Express is not going to hold back whatsoever right here.
No,
Armor,
they're pulling out their same setup that they ran on Ensk. Almost identical. All they need to do is throw up a bat chat, and that's probably going to be Tubbins.
Tubbins. Etchet or Leopard? What do you think? I think
Hmm.
Team Panda Express should have the 1-2 spawn. I assume Batcat made it in.
Tubbins in the bat chat.
All right. I will let you take your pick this time, Hells.
Here, I'll go with the Panda Express Perry E4s out of Brawling Numbers and Tankers. Tubbins coming in with that bat chat. Murphy Mahler, HMK. Pair 57 Heavies, Cav Ranger, Stang coming in with E100.
Awesome. And from Team Show Me Your TDs. The Spicy Tank and Winston F5 Beaver in those E4. Great combo right there. Toxic Poison in the Batjet 25T. Magna Flash Boy and TP Boys Conky in the IS7s. Pants on the Ground and the Fish Fan. Rolling in that 57 Heavies.
Awesomeness.
All right, guys. Let's just do or die for both of these teams right here. See just a great brawl.
Yeah, the brawls of yesteryear where everybody would just chill at like E4 and camping out right there at like D6. I really haven't seen a whole lot of those anymore.
No, we haven't. Not during this fantasy thing for sure. I think one of the things that's it's somewhat stopped that is the ability for your mediums. Since the reason why I was asking about the Leopard getting up into that A3 boost right there, you just have really good cross shots into that whole lane back there. The D6, E6, E7 area. Just a wide open lane.
Yeah, I've never got up there before, so I.
And it appears that Toxic is going to go up there and boost out the gate to go ahead and a good crew in that bet. Oh, he missed. You've got to hit that just a little bit closer to the red line, Tox. I think he knows that though. Just an amazing light tank and medium tank driver right there. Probably the best light tank driver in World of Tanks console.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'd say you're really pretty much going to be on for that one. I mean, Stang getting pre-aimed there. It's going to be interesting to see how Conky gets that turret of the IS-7 nice and flush. Kind of like Magna's trying to do over there.
Yeah, this is a very strong position right there. No one poking out too much though, so no early lights. I think V-Taker got lit earlier, but now let's see what happens because if Toxic gets render range right there, yeah, Cav Ranger could eat a clip and bare minimum a shot or two. Magnum bounces an early shot from a steel stain. That's still interesting. Beaver and Pants being told to stay back there behind the houses at D3 and not to get spotted. Don't push out. Possibly expecting maybe some type of E-line push out of Panda Express right here. Not very much information in the first 3 minutes given up by either team. I don't know if anybody's actually been spotted besides Magna on Team Show Me Your TDs as of now.
Yeah, I think only Magna and I think one time Conky came up, but then
Okay.
other than that, I mean, right now it's all blind faith that from out of Panda Express that everybody is in front. Here comes the rotate. So Tanker's actually going to be lined up. Someone's going to receive a big hit.
But is it going to be too little, too late right here? Oh, just a mass rotation. Let's push into these guys. Let's get this brawl started.
All right,
I
so
like
here we
it.
go.
I don't know if Tanker's going to get lit through the window right there, but in the position he's in,
Hans pulled
I don't.
the brake.
Oh, great
Bounce.
bounce, speed. Great bounce.
All right, HM's rotating quickly.
Now that low ground right there, that could spell out the death for HM.
Hey, yep, HM's going to put a clip in the Beaver.
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
wow.
Beaver's
Good
gone.
folk.
Yep.
Fish, you got to trade out and get that clip in there. Ants is going to go down too. Now it looks like the IS-7s has rotated back around, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh no, Conky! Not a good
Conky's-
spot to turn over. Not a good spot right there, brother. Oh no.
no.
Oh no.
Murphy's.
Now, I don't
Murphy's,
think-
Oh, Murphy's like, reload faster, because his clip was just.
Oh,
Oh.
great focus.
All right. Yeah, this one is not looking good.
Well, now they're bringing it back just a little bit. Magnet's just a sharpshooter. The man has game in this particular game. As far as World of Tanks goes, he's a very strong player, no matter what you're going to be in. Knows to reload the E100. He should be able to get out of there.
Oh, Fishman takes an 800. Magna rams Tubbins. Toxic gonna ram Tubbins. Nope.
Good shit. Good job right there, Magna.
Fishman.
Yeah.
Still battling Tanker and Stan.
Yeah.
Oh, Toxic rushing in on Cavrange.
Yeah, Cav. Now,
Whoa,
if
they're
Toxic,
pulling it back.
yeah, if Toxic can get a reload, Magna gets out of there. These two work together very, very well. Definitely, you want to try to go ahead and focus Tanker. I think Magna needs to take the hit, and then possibly if Magna can go ahead and take the hit from Tanker and get him out, then Toxic's going to have enough to focus out, staying right here. Well, no,
50
I guess
seconds.
not. Full health. I think we're going into our first roll tonight. Right here, Hells.
I'm thinking so too.
8100 just has probably a little bit too much HP.
33 seconds.
It's a great route taken right here by Magna. He's actually behind Stang. He's going to have to put that hit into Stang now. Oh, no.
Oh, double miss.
Both bounce.
Oh, good hit from
Let's
Stan.
get it. 6-5. Just a little bit late right there. An extra 30 seconds is all they needed right there.
Yep.
Great match. Great match.
Great damage spread from Panda Express, and then Beaver just getting a little overzealous and didn't realize HM was right there, but he still put in 571. All right, let's get this restarted. Yay! Kegger Panthers saying they're not supposed to be playing same as 2D, the same TDs.
Now, Hills, what do you think on that? I mean, technically, whenever they ran, now that was granted the first match on Ghost Town did draw and we were running late, but possibly this match right here needs to follow the same guidelines as the second match from Monday night for the tiebreaker.
I mean, and that's going to be something like this. We need. I mean, Pants was the head of this one. I'm just running it. Thought I run it just like
Yeah.
I normally would on every other Wednesday night fights. But so let me. So I am finding out.
I honestly I do believe that that's fair. We actually have went over our I don't know how much time was actually scheduled for this match, but
Has anybody else been saying in the chat, Nation? Pants is answering right now. Just waiting for him to hit enter. All right, so this is from the director himself. So we roll on. It wasn't in the rules.
right, okay. That's just if that's from the director, that's how it goes. I just I think that who did you say that mentioned that in the chat?
Kegger Panther.
Yeah, I think Jagger has a point though. That would be keeping with the same motif for all the way across the board for the fifth round. You know what I mean? For the tiebreaker, if it was going to go into a draw. Oh,
Yeah, no, thanks,
if he
Kegger
says,
Panther. Yeah, thanks, Kegger. I'll look into that because I didn't even catch it. It's one of those come in, do the thing, but I will make sure, and I'll even cross. Oh, I thought last night they were running like no on Monday. I can't remember.
well, I think that first match went long, and we went ahead and had the
And
kill all cap or damage or kills. You know what I mean? So the last match would not be a draw, but the second
yeah,
now my match we did not go to a draw, so we did not need that. But
do you see this madness on?
yes, I do.
I don't know. This is like right there. Why would you throw in two Waffens? Why?
Just massive burst, good mobility. And then you've got your armor, so everybody's been scared of someone running a pair of Waffle E100s, and now we have finally seen it. Magnum Flashboy and Toxic Poison both in Waffle E100s. The Fish and Spicy Tank and Bat Chat 25Ts. Pants, TP Boys Conky, and the Beef all running their IS7s.
Brawling, Brawling and Tanker both running E4s. Tubbins yet again the Batchat, Murphy Mahler, HMK in the T57s and Cav, and Stang in the E100s. Here we go, guys. This is do or die right here, so there will be no more draw. This is
All right. Now, guys, with this preliminary season in effect, all of the rules will be fixed to where there will not be draws in season 2. It's a great point that you make, Edgar, and like I said, all of these will be discussed, and we will let Pants make his ruling and get a few things changed.
yeah. I mean, this is still Charlie test. I mean, we're ironing out the different crinkles and everything going. But yeah, thanks for the catch on that one, Kegger. Alrighty.
So, how do you feel right now if you are Team Panda Express? Are you looking to focus the waffles, or are you trying to stay away from them?
I'm gonna say kill them all in the first minute and a half.
Just try to get them.
Yeah, I mean, because you figure they're down 2 tanks for what? Waffles take 56 seconds.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's definitely imperative that the waffles don't clip at the same time, especially with 2 waffles and 2 bad jets. It's that's a lot to ask 3 IS-7s to handle.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I guess the only thing that I would think is get into a position where the waffle doesn't have gun depression.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be scary because they're coming in right into the flats.
And do you take the chance with having the well, everybody is staring right at the waffles, but nobody knows that they're there.
Yeah, no one.
Oh, this is gonna be bad if these guys overextend too far up this hill.
Brawling, getting tagged, 500. All right, here they come.
Here they come. They're lit. There's no holding back right now.
And
oh no,
Stang's gone.
Wow.
Murphy's gone.
Oh no. Toxic just take a massive hit though.
But all right, so they did their job. They got rid of the. I don't know if it was well worth it, but now Conky, Pants, and Beaver gotta hold their ground because Magna's gonna.
They've got to push right now. Magna's probably gonna go down. Both of the bat jets and both of the waffles went on reload all at the same time.
Oh,
it's pretty unfortunate right there.
All right. Was it worth it?
I don't know. What I can see though, they did make it though with 2 bat jets that are reloaded in the next 5 seconds. That ended up staying full health right there. So I think that could possibly have been a great sacrifice.
Beaver's looking up in La La Land, man. You gotta. There you go. Get rid of that cab because here comes Tubbins. Tubbins is reloaded. He's putting his round. Wow, the Fishman really putting it into Cab Ranger. Talk about complete devotion. Nice.
Wow.
Tap. Here comes Tanker, gonna take out Pants.
Very smart. Very smart. Now Fish is loaded though. I don't know how many shots he has. Stay comfortable. Get a shot in.
Oh.
Yep. V Tanker is just very smart, man. Very, very smart tanker. I think he knows that he's got to put 1 shot into this bat jet if he's going to have a chance right here.
He was hoping for the fire to melt him to the ground.
I don't know if there's going to be enough that he can do though.
There it is.
Team, show me your TDs. Moves on.
Yes, sir. Show me your TDs.
That clip potential right there shows you everything right there. Toxic Poison and Magna Flash Boy, 1 clip apiece, but 24.55 out of Toxic and 28.19 out of Magna right there, man. That's just brutal. absolutely brutal. Okay.
Let's see here.
Hills, I'm going to kick these guys, or I guess I will kick Team Panda Express and open the room, and then I need about 40 seconds to go grab a charging cable.
No
That way I
problem.
can stay up with Discord.
I have to say though, that was one of the teams, man, that they thought they were going to take it
Yeah,
because I mean, no one really blocked any huge damage. Hence
for sure, for sure.
1150. Magna did bounce 1100 in his off end. Alrighty, there we go. Team Kaiser. Alright guys, I'm going to turn a little bit of music for y'all. We'll be back momentarily.
we are just missing Revenge Fizz and Ray Lost Souls from Team Kaiser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. From Team Show Me Your TDs. Magnaflash. Still missing Fred. Beaver made it back in. Mr. I Know It. Fred and Mr. I Know It have not showed up.
Oh, this team is stacked. Denied.
Yeah,
Kaiser, Kegger, Jokers, Baconating.
Yeah, the trade to go ahead and put Jokers into Team Kaiser was not a second or third round pick right there. That was a top of the line first round pick.
Yeah.
Definitely able to get that in under the radar. Just a massive 4-7F Balto, just an amazing taker, and then Baconating from Zeta. One of those guys that sneaks in under the radar. Nobody not knowing too awful much about the Brazilian clans, but Baconating is just a monster tanker in the E5 as well.
Yeah, and then, I mean, Smirnoff and Disc,
Yep.
Those guys no slackers either, so I mean...
Yeah, not by any means.
A lot of people didn't look at this actual team listing and realize how, like, super stacked it was, so... We are going to have a talk, though, about that, and making it very clear in the rule about the double TD, because I was always kept by the... You can run 2 DDs, but not of the matching set, and, this is definitely...
Yeah. But, you know, the trade has been made for the early, for now. We had one random sneak in, but just ask both teams if we're waiting on one more or not. If not, then go ahead and lock this thing down and get some of these tanks picked and get going.
Yes, sir.
And I need to relook at this. What was the let me see. What was the first map scheduled for?
Oh, for
For
tonight?
round 2. Yeah, for round 2.
Alright, so it's going to go Ravage Capital, then Mines.
Okay. There we go.
To admit, though, there was a little snafu on my part, guys, about that rule judgment. Kind of out of the loop here.
It looks like Kaiser's team is locked in. It looks like Mr. I Know It is the only one that hasn't showed back up for Team Show Me Your TDs, but I think he left earlier anyway. So I think I will go ahead and lock this down until somebody asks me to change it.
I want to say welcome, everybody watching round 2 of Fantasy Tanks. Thank you for coming out. Twitch, YouTube, Mixer. kind of quiet in the chat tonight, but that's okay. It's been a kind of a chill night. I could probably turn on a little bit of music in the background while we're waiting. Play some Jeopardy theme.
This could still be fairly interesting right here. Not can never take anything away from 7F, but Nightmare L7 UGCC. As far as on-screen comp experience, these guys have a lot more experience running a Ravage Capital than a lot of these guys on the right side of
You are very
the
good.
screen right now. So let's see if any of this early experience pays off. For Team Show Me Your TDs.
Right. Still Titan just said, imagine if Kaiser was playing with them. Be insane. I don't know.
Oh no.
Let's see how it rolls.
I did notice this, so let's go ahead and just get that man spec right there out the gate.
The owners are not allowed to spectate.
Oh, they're not allowed to spectate either.
Oh.
All right. Well, Kaiser, you're burning some oil in the garage tonight, fellas.
That's why I was the only owner out of everybody to get to watch their team. So I felt privileged.
Winner by default. Gotta love it sometimes.
Yeah. I was waiting for everybody to be like, he cheated. I'd be like, I lost.
If you guys came to my house, it's my marbles. I can play if I want.
Exactly. No, my team did really great, man. I mean, each person did some individual numbers that were just amazing. They just went against a really solid team, and
for sure.
And you couldn't take anything away from my guys, man. They were amazing.
For sure. Great early picks out of Team Show Me Your TDs, and let's see how Team Kaiser is going to set up right here.
So lonky.
For sure.
IS7.
Yeah, love the IS7s on this map. Definitely for map control as far as the cat. Bat chats. Wouldn't mind seeing a couple of E5s. Oh, very interesting right there out of pants.
Really? E3? Use both IS7s to push him up to one of the lanes. Alrighty. So show me your TDs coming out E3, E4, Air Batch Hats, Trio of IS-7s.
Big fan of them right now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
And I try to start at the bottom, work my way up, and maybe Team Kaiser will be ready. There we go. Baconating in the Batch Hat 25T. E-Disc and Genuine Jokers in IS-7s. Balto and a 57 Heaven. Smirnoff bringing out that Kronwagen. You got Denied and Kegger Panther both running Chieftains. Here we go, fellas.
V2 registration is up, guys. So it will be on Saturday the 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be Tier 9s. Rules will be up here shortly.
Nice.
So registration is up. Have some fun with it.
Looks like Conky now went ahead and got probably the worst spawn for the E4. And it's interesting here now. It looks like Team Kaiser is going to not elect to play the north side of the map out the gate. So they're going to try to get some type of maybe early lights or anything, something out of that F line right there. And a team, you know, this is what we were just talking about right here. Team Show Me Your TDs just coming in super aggressive out the gate down the A line. Baconating's in trouble early right now. He's going to see the spicy tank, maybe engage a little bit. But the IS-7 is being pushed by the Batch Hat to get up. And he's going to be in some trouble right now, real quick.
Alright, where's the other? There's the Fish Fan, and there is Lonky both firing over towards Balto. Kegger Panther getting a double tap.
Yeah.
Smirnoff bouncing
These
off
guys gotta make a
Magnus
move.
turret. Not that time.
I don't think Jokers knows that. Yeah, now he knows that Conky is there and Pants on the ground are there too. A little bit of cap pressure put on. These Conky can probably just go ahead and ignore Genuine Jokers right there because Pants is going to be a real tough fight for Jokers in that position right there. Yeah. And now Conky should have some cross shots into You Got Denied in the Kronwagen back there.
Magna really pushing up now. Here it comes. Now this is not an overmatch. I mean, this is a 4-on-3 scenario. It's like Toxic's trying to take out Baconating. Changes out, puts a round into You Got Denied. Spicy Taker takes out Baconating. 3-on-3 situation. Toxic on reload. Look up top there. Someone's getting melted. TD's getting absolutely melted there.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Kegger right there to go ahead and take out that IS-7.
Too many hit points.
Looks like Lonky and Fish are still putting in work right here, though. Both still full health. Going to have to be careful, though. You Got Denied is going to have, it's going to start having shots, and that Kronwagen should be reloaded in about 10 seconds, maybe 12 seconds right there.
Joker's going for the rear shots on Lonky. right, first
Well
round
played.
going to the other guys.
Yeah. Two sides.
Oh, so that was in a FAQ by Queblin.
I don't know where.
But Queblin's, oh, it's okay, it's in the fantasy match. But Queblin's like, we both did it, so it was both on the both sides. All right. Having a discussion about the same TD, so yeah, I mean, Immortals first game out of the rack brought in what double E4s, so
Yeah, yeah.
so no one could really, and that just kind of started everything. So Smirnov did do really good, 32.68, great job, 10-10, 10-10,
Yeah, he managed to use that heel to his advantage out there in that, I think where they had in the B3 area, in the B2.
Yeah.
You know, was able to stay hold down against those bad chats in that RS7. Also, I don't know why. I think Fish got a little excited right there and ended up leaving after he selected his. There he goes. See?
All right.
There, let's go. Lock her back down. All right, fellas, we're ready to pick some tanks. I wonder if we see. Here we go. Looks like Fish is going to be in a chieftain this time. I like it. All right, let's see here. Who are they gonna go with?
So they're going back to the format now. I like it.
I do like the dual 57 heavies.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that now. That's like a staple, man. That's like peanut butter and jelly. Alright, so over on, let's see, I did, what did I do last time? I did, I'll do Kaiser this time round.
Okay.
Baconadian, Betchat, Disc, and Jokers, IS-7s, Valto, T-57 Heavy, Smirnoff, Bronzhagen. You got denied, and Kegger in the Chieftain.
Okay, and then on Team Show Me Your TDs, we've got TP Boys Conk in an E4 Pants on the Ground, and E3 Toxic Poison, and Beaver In the IS-7s, Magnum Flash and the Spicy Tanker in the T-57 Heavies and the Fish Fan in the Chieftain. There we
Alrighty
go,
then.
fellas.
We're talking about creating a new category for rolling your tank over or falling off ledges and landing upside down. Who was in that IS-7 on Ghost Town that did that? What's that?
Cut in and out a little bit, Hills. On the last map for Team Show Me Your TDs IS-7s.
Yeah, the one that fell off and rolled.
Oh yeah, I think that was Toxic actually.
I know Toxic rolled his
He wrote his bat chat for
back
sure.
chat.
Who was it? That's worth going back and looking into. But yeah, that was.
I think it was Conky.
You know what, Hells? I think you're right on that. That was kind of sticking out in my mind a little bit, but I just wasn't for sure. I don't want to label anybody for doing that if unnecessary for sure.
Well, it looks like they were going to make their own little achievement. There you go. This is a lot better, like the way like that. Show Me Your TDs is running. Get that E3 up there into that like D5 area, E5, right up here, and they can catch out anybody that comes across that map, across the base.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of surprised on the south push. As soon as that chieftain got so lit right there, Team Show Me Your TDs needs to rotate, take map control. They can go ahead and straddle the cap both sides. Rotate one of these IS-7s. No reason for the IS-7s to be taking the A line right now. Get that map control. Get on each side of that cap, and then Team Kaiser is just going to have to push into them before it's all said and done.
Yeah. Fishman's in a pretty decent spot for being in a chieftain. No reason to be too crazy though and push. Fishman's gonna poke out yet again. Alrighty, so we're all lined up here.
I'm sorry, Hills. I've been muted.
Oh, it's okay.
Now guys, take a look at the setup on the mini map for Team Show Me Your TDs right now. I don't know if you're going to take map control on this map. I don't know if you can set up much better than how these guys are set right now. You've got the mental control with the 3 tanks. You've got support from the D2 area for the cross shots down into H1 and the G1 and back into the F3-4 areas. And then the IS-7s are also able to just put in some work right now. Joker's just going to have to just be super careful right there. And Kegger Panther. Looks like Magna is definitely ready to try to get up in there and get some shots. Spicy Tanker, you have to get a couple shots in there, man. Get that clip in while Magnus reloading. It does look like Volto has come back around on the IS-7, so back over here on the backside, Hells.
Yeah,
he is on a reload though.
Yeah,
the IS-7s. Yeah. Kind of pegged out. That's a nice crossfire set by the Chieftain and the IS-7 right there to hold those 2 IS-7s at bay. But no, there is 4 tanks engaged with those 2 IS-7s.
Beaver's gonna get clipped unless Toxic takes a couple hits. Toxic does come up to take a couple hits. Alright, denied, and here comes the push.
Yeah, these guys, some of your TDs has got the 57s are reloaded right now. The Kralmagen is on a reload, and the 57s are getting out of there.
Yeah, they paid so much attention on Kegger Panther that they're not realizing
Yeah.
that the entire left flank is like all down to toxic.
Yeah, Magna cannot push over there like he wants to right now. Yeah, now it looks like they figured it out. Here comes the push back into the
There you go.
counter into the Kralmagen. There you go. Get your reload. Switch out with Magna. You guys should be good. Oh, Pants is gonna overextend right here though.
Oh no. Pants is gonna get lit up.
Great shot put into the back of the disc though.
Spicy Tanker and Flash Boy though are
Well,
suppressing the
looks like
fire.
they came around. Yeah. EP Boys does finally take down the disc. And Baconating is just on fumes right now, along with you got the Night and Balto.
Honky taking a big hit, but Baconating putting rounds into Magna.
I think this is the call right here. Spicy has HP early right now. These guys are both loaded. They need to focus out one of these two tanks. Down goes Volto. "57 seconds. I would almost like to see, yeah, not good. One more tank put onto the cat. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to catch Baconating right now.
Yeah, it's
Now, 3 tanks on the cap, these guys could possibly have enough time to cap, but they need to get there 10 seconds ago.
yeah. All that work for nothing. Yep, they're gonna try it. They're gonna try to go for it.
Yeah, E3 chasing the bad chat where no one knows where he's at. Just no chance they're going to find this guy.
Nope.
Run it back.
Alrighty. Run it back. Pants did throw up 3,300 in that E3. Toxic did throw up 3K, also in his IS-7. Volto throwing up 57, nice, not bad, 37 in his 57, so.
Sure. Right, let's get a monkey on spec.
Do.
I don't think that we should have too many changes right here. Possibly see the Kronwagen come back out by Smirnov.
Yeah, see if he pulls out that or an IS-7. That seems like to be the tank of choice. The IS-7 has made its return back.
For sure.
It's crazy. I mean, that tank was absolutely hated for like the longest time. Yep. Just coming in with an IS-7.
Well, about what was it?
What's Smirnoff gonna bring?
Gosh, maybe about 4 years ago now, maybe 5 years ago now. Whenever I first started on PC, that was the quickest grind. IS-7. That's the first tank that you get into. Uh, get into it, and then everybody hates it. After you figure out there's so many more options out there.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Uh,
looks like Team Kaiser is bringing out Baconating in the Batchet 25P, Knee Desk, and Genuine Jokers in the IS-7s. Walto is coming out with his T-57 Heavy, Smirnoff with the Kronwagen. You got Denied and Kegger Panther, both in Chieftains.
Donkey coming in with the E4, Pants coming in with the E3, Toxic in the IS-7, Beaver in the IS-7, Magna and Spicy Tank in the T-57 Heavies, and the Fish Pan in the Chief.
Very nice.
Oh, man. Here we go. Magna. And looking at Fishpan with this 3-mark Chieftain. Great job for you, sir. Yikes.
For sure.
Magna with his 3 MOEs on his 57 Heavy. Oh, shame. Spicy Tank doesn't have any.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No, I don't.
Well, I can't say anything, Hills. I actually, even though I've had my IS-7 unlocked for about a year, I just bought mine maybe about 10 days ago as well. So it might have 20, 25 battles in it, and I have not, received a mark yet myself. So
No, I always laugh at that because I don't got nothing that's 3 marked. I got plenty of
Right.
stuff that's 2 marked. Oh, I do take it back. I do have one 3 marked. It's on an IS-3.
nice.
Close to a T-32, but yeah, tier 10s?
Yeah.
No.
Interesting,
I have.
Team Kaiser.
Go ahead.
Well, just after the serious map control that team Show Me Your TDs had last time, it just real curious, and interesting. Like, I mean, it looks like they're on a full-on push for the 2-line right now, but these guys are just pretty much sitting there waiting for them. Fish might take a couple shots, but he should just be able to pull forward a little bit and get out of the line of fire. At the same time, though, it looks like Team Show Me Your TDs has decided to go ahead and commit a round on the 8-line as well. So
Interesting. Who's gonna spot up the train? Here we go.
oh, this could be dangerous for both teams right here.
Vance trying to get that throttle. Go, so we can get that E3 turned. Let's see. Let's watch over his shoulder. Who's gonna get hit? No one is. Couldn't get angled in time.
It looks like Magna and Spicy Tank and the 57 Heavies are rotating back to the middle now. This actually could work out really well for Team Show Me Your TDs. I think Baconating's also, actually, if he was going to work back into like the H7 area, that would probably be the most beneficial spot for him right now to at least maybe reload a clip of HE
Yeah.
and get some cap resets right there. The 57s hills didn't stop in the middle. I think they smelled the re-rotate. Excuse me, by Team Kaiser. Fish is getting out of there, but if these guys push around the bottom, they're just going to run into a whole lot of nastiness right there.
As long as Magna doesn't get up too far up there.
It's going to be rough for you guys tonight right here.
Yep. Track.
Oh, double tap. Double tap. These guys got to get back and let that E4 get a shot in. Use some of that trolley armor right there.
Oh,
Big
and
shot in the Balto. And Pants is coming around the back too right here.
Here comes Toxic.
Full on mid.
Beaver going Baja, as you see in the distance. All you saw was the underplate. Kronwagen getting hit by Conky. Pants.
That looked like, yeah, Pants just butchered somebody.
That was Volto again. Baconating now going to come on the backside. Is he going to go after Spicy Tanker?
The E4 is loaded. Looks like he low rolled right there for 568.
Baconating bouncing off the back end of Beaver. Now he's pinning Fishman.
Alright, guys. Oh, Joker's just got racked for the second time. He probably doesn't have another kit left now. It looks like he did have a second kit at least, but 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I think these guys go back to the cap and go ahead and put that pressure on this time instead of chasing.
Nice. Conky picking up
Ooh.
lining it up and picking up the
Yeah.
710 split.
Great kit right
Bacon's running.
there. I don't think we're going to see a draw on this time. Yeah, that giving up that north side of map control, man, is just devastating for Ravage Capital.
Yeah, I mean, and it's one of those. There's so many different lanes that you can push. I've seen work. People that come through the F line, coming up and over. I've seen some people win it that way, putting pressure there, and then coming around at like the D8 line. So yeah,
Right.
this time smart. Stay on the cap. Lock it down. Get the W.
There you go. And I like how Magna and Pants went ahead. They're out searching. You know, if you get lit, you know the general vicinity of where the bad chat's at. Even if he does not get lit himself, I don't think. Even if Baconating wanted to charge in there, he didn't have enough time to even make it to the cap.
So smart move. So everybody's rotating. They rotated off the E5 corner and went to the E6 corner because they knew Baconating had to be over there.
Sure.
So that was
Great,
smart to make sure that they would still get that cap. Magna
Right.
coming in with 5K.
57 Heavy's a killer, man. Definitely. Big damage numbers.
And Fishman coming in with 2385. Spicy 1155. Pants 1222. Conky with a cool 3K. 3032. Magna 5039. Beaver 956. Toxic 908. Their side, Baconating this time only coming in with 1673. Joker's 1511. Need a disc 504. Alto 1228. Smirnoff 1616. Denied 415. And then Kegapanther at 1247. All right, we're off to mines. It's always interesting to see what strat people are going to roll on mines this time.
For sure.
Because So everybody already knows someone's going to get the JIP spot, the J2. But how bad are they going to get gypped? I mean, you know, honestly, I think it'd be a blessing in disguise. Say you had your two batch hats that they would get spawned out there like the J2. I would imagine a
Right.
best case scenario. Worst case scenario, somebody comes in with a Type 5 Heavy.
Yeah, hells. I think I forget the tournament, but we actually had a match on this particular map, and we had an E4 and a Moss that spawned out of K2.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. The E4 never had a prayer. I think he actually made it almost to the H5 area before he was just completely obliterated and melted on the spot.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. I think I would put in everybody's ear. Listen, if you do get stuck at that K2, go to F1.
Right.
I mean, essentially, that's all you're gonna have to do. Is, I mean, if you make it over to the F1, you're still able to get shots on middle, and you might even be able to advance enough to get shots on people and sitting in C4. So you never know.
Sure.
I mean, a Mao's at long distance like that, as long as he's not broadside, would be a good thing. I mean, that's a lot
Right,
of
for sure.
precision that's gonna have to go into that shot. Yeah, trying to drive across
Especially,
there. Yeah, that you're asking certain death.
for sure. Especially, the norm is to have the APCR loaded and, at distance, especially into the moss, you pretty much going to bounce about 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Unless you just have a blatant side shot into the turret.
IS-7's coming out again. In this one, IS-7 wouldn't be too bad. I mean, for the hill, I mean, coming from the south, you put the IS-7s going like into F4, like they kind of did with 754 format, where you'd have the IS-3s on the left. If you're coming from the south, IS-3s on the left and the T-32s on the right, and to do the up and over push. I mean, those IS-7s are that's a perfect area for them. And then also going up to the hill where that new depression is when you hug the hill right there at E5, an IS-7 can go completely hold down right there. Granted, he's going to block traffic.
For sure. Still, though. Well, even putting him on over into the little divot right there at E4, he can still stay side scraped up and just poke every now and then and half shots into that F5 area for anything that's trying to just hold the hill and hold a little bit of control right there.
Yep. All right, let's see if an Artie's going to come out or not on the south. Artie, no Artie. Yet again, we haven't seen one of those yet. T92 AP show.
Yeah, this is a great map to stick the CGC back there in the K8 area. He can actually sit right behind that building, not take shots from the A1 or A3 area from a counter Artie position, and just rain down onto the hill and everything else right there.
Very respectable lineup coming out to show me your TDs.
Yeah, they seem to be a big fan of the triple IS-7s and the 57s tonight, man. It's just really good combo, though. Be real surprised if you don't maybe see an E5 out of A-Canadian. Be a really good pick for him, I think. Man, it's a super strong tanker in the E5.
Kronwagen should have fun here.
For sure, for sure.
Now he should be loaded by the time he would reach the hill.
That's what I was wondering. Does he have the have that mobility? Let's say possibly if he gets the bad spawn back at like B2. We will see.
Yeah, I mean that's trio of bad chats. Interesting play.
All right, Mr. Hills, whatever side you'd like to run down, and I will take the other.
All right, Team Kaiser rolling out with Disc, E4, Jokers, Baconadian, Volto, all in bad chats. Smirnoff coming out of Kronwagen. Denied and Kegger Panther coming in with
Awesome, and for Team Show Me Your TDs, Magna Flash and Toxic Poison. Scary duo in Batchat, 25 Ts right there. TP Boy, Conky, Beaver, and Lonky in IS7s. The Fish Fan and Spicy Tank in T57s.
Rupture just saying Ravage Capital needs to never be played no matter what. One team has an advantage. I'm asking what advantage would that be?
Oh, what was he asking again, Hills? Kind of cutting out a little bit.
He said Ravage Capital needs to be never played no matter what. One team has an advantage. And I'm wanting to know what advantage that would be.
Yeah, I don't get that one because you know, the only advantage that you would have, you would create yourself by taking that north side. Both teams do have the option to take the north side out the gate. So and
Yeah,
that field.
Yeah,
That field for a Kronwagen and your chieftains, like they were picking, man, that field is just a prime location for that right there. So
yeah, I'm not seeing. I mean, both teams have flat out ground. All right, so 2 bad chats versus 3 bad chats.
did I lose you totally, Hills?
Do what, bud?
I keep losing you. I think it's on my side possibly though.
I mean, it could be me. My internet has been freaking out. Oh, they're paying the price. Oh my goodness, they're paying the price for the push. Oh, Jokers is down.
And Smirnoff went down as well right there. Oh,
Volto's down.
wow. The bad chats was for Magna Flash and Tox with the 57s pushing up there. It was just pretty incredible. Toxic doing a smart thing. Going ahead and just dropping all the way down, getting out of there. And Baconadian's on a reload right now.
Beaver pulling out too far, getting tracked there, fixes it.
And the hit point advantage right now belongs to Team Kaiser, but the tank advantage, gun advantage belongs to Show Me Your TDs.
Toxic's going to be loaded, and Need a Disc is going to be gone. This is going to be big. If he can get rid of Disc.
Oh no, he dirts us.
Oh, Denied is picking it back up. Oh, Need a Disc is lining it up. Is he going to get pocked?
Oh no, though.
Here comes the
Denied's going to over. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and over. Yeah, that was just a smart push right there by Show Me Your TDs. If they can get either the Chieftain or the E4 out right here, it's pretty much done. Spicy Tanker might have a shot. I don't think he knows that Baconating. Well, it didn't matter anyway. Oh,
everybody's been
nice
leaving
hit though.
Disc alone. I mean, everybody's kind of forgotten about the E4 that can. Monkey
No,
stayed in
they
there
focused on Monkey.
as long as she could. I mean, Kegger's on life support. Disc, he could be clipped, but it's going to be...
Now, this is super smart right here. Fish is loaded. If Toxic takes the water route and comes in behind, he could probably, if Man,
Oh, fish.
Fish is just gonna have to concentrate right here. Yeah, these
Oh,
guys could
oh no,
possibly
don't.
clutch this still.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Kager did not want disc right there to miss that reload.
Oh
Oh,
no,
fish.
one. Well, he connected on the second, third. He's
Oh,
got to clip one of these guys out right here.
Yep, he's in big trouble. Now, Denied's getting clipped.
Oh no, yeah. If Toxic has rear shots into all these guys right here. Oh, Toxic is on a reload, but is everybody you got Denied is probably a 2-shot. And Toxic's looking at about what? About 20 seconds left on reload? 18 seconds?
Yeah, the fish not aiming in with those shots was like serious ouch. I know he was trying to bounce those shots from Kager Panther, but that Chieftain Sabo round, man, into the lower belt. Oh.
That's just he did take a little damage in return right there, but I don't know if there's anybody else that you want in a 1v3 situation trying to clutch this right here.
Toxic only wasted what, 2 rounds? Or he only fired 1.
Did he only fire 1? Now, interesting right here. Does Team Kaiser go ahead and, they would have to move out right now to go ahead and put any type of cap pressure. If not, then Toxic's just going to be able to.
Denied just rotates and gets
it.
it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice map sense out of Denied.
For sure. For sure. Some really good damage numbers right here, Hills.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, Lunky just comes in 34 points in damage below Beaver right there.
Oh. Do. See if they roll out the same type of stuff as they did before, or if we get a little change up.
That was a really good initial push right there by Team Show Me Your TDs. It's just they could not go ahead and close it out.
Yeah.
Now look at this lineup. Wow. Super aggressive. No holds barred. Come in.
A lot of autoloaders.
Yeah, come in. Get the mediums out the way. Ask your IS-7s to hold while you get your reload, and then come back in and try to just finish them off in two waves. Looks like that. Team Kaiser was throwing the curveball, and it's had to put the game on pause for a second, figure this out.
Yeah, try to see exactly what type of loadout they want. So Disc swaps out of the E4. He's in the IS-7 now. So here, I'll go down TDs real fast. Trio of Bat Chats, pair of the Skodas, and a pair of the IS-7s.
Very nice. Looks like there's the famous STB from one of our 7F players right there. Like it a lot. Team Kaiser coming out with an STB1, trio of Bat Chats, an IS-7, and a pair of Chieftains. Here we go, fellas.
Awesome. It's either here we go for the last match, or we go to game 5, right?
Right. And if we go to the Tiebreaker Hills, what was the map again?
Ghost Town.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. Pretty simple on that one. All right.
No, looks like
nobody blink,
looks
because
like
this is going to be crazy.
yeah. Now, I hate to say this though. Team Show Me Your TDs did not get the spawn advantage from the south like Team Kaiser did. Looks like the Bat Jet should still make it there. I don't know. This is going to be close. Oh, and it looks like, wow. Yeah, Team Kaiser's elected to abandon the hill, go ahead and set up behind the hill,
Yep.
and try to put some cat pressure on.
Looks
like
like
this.
they're going to do the Immortals push on the 8-9 line. And by that
Very
time,
smart.
everybody's already rotated out and going to be shooting down on them. So, yikes.
Yo, Magnus getting that early info. These guys should know early right now that
Beaver's
these guys are
out
going to
way
try.
too far. Beaver's going to get melted.
No, one into the beef. It does manage to get safe though.
Yep.
The STV is laying in wait.
He can't get it. Pants is blocking his way up. Oh, it's a traffic jam. Beaver's stuck out in the open. Lonky and Pants are blocking the way. Lonky needs
Get
to
turned around, Lonky.
Yep, hit that E-brake. Bring that rear end around. Lonky is gonna peek-a-boom it. Yep, peek-a-boom, and she does get
Nice hit.
a bounce.
Nice hit.
So now Volto and Baconating are in a dangerous position back there for the sniping sake. And then essentially what you're going to use is what? Jokers as a spotter and make Volto and Baconating snipe them out?
It's possible. This guy's going to have to be seriously careful too. Jokers is reloading. If he rotates just a little bit, Pants could seriously get clipped right here. As he turns his turret, it's just a little bit of teamwork of these guys not being played together, but obviously, next time Pants turns his turret just a little bit, the Chieftains and the IS-7 need to push up and just go ahead and take out these IS.
Lonky taking down.
TDs.
Lonky getting ammo racked. Here, oh, Magna. Magna is on Jokers.
Nice.
See this ultimate duo.
Cool reload right now too. I don't know if Magna realizes it. Looks like he's taking some cross shots maybe from Kicker right there though.
Magna's taking down Nita Disc. Oh man, he needs to back down though.
Oh, Lunky takes out Baconating at the same time as Volto takes out Magna.
Yep, that's not good. All right, so Pants being really ultra aggressive. He's gonna get clipped if he's not. Here comes Conky. Conky's spotting. Oh, here comes the push.
The push has been called. Yeah, push has been called. Guys, we've got to focus in now. Now Balto has shots though. The beef goes down. Lonky's got to get every shot he can into Smirnoff.
All right. So Jokers takes down another one. Lonky takes out Disc.
2 people now.
So
The way you
Jokers,
put her in that IS-7. Yeah, Pants is going to pay for his extra aggression right now. Lonky's got to be careful. Lonky just needs to get out of there. I don't think she has a kit left after fixing the ammo rack. And Genuine, who is on a reload though, probably just saved her life by going on a reload. Get that hit, Lonky.
get that hit. There it is.
Good.
Toxic trying to get that shot. Hopefully he doesn't fall off. Oh,
Nice.
no.
Oh, no damage though. No damage taken. Wow.
Spicy Tanker reloaded. Needs to get out of it. But Volto now on a reload. Toxic on a reload.
Nah, this is going to be rough because
Jokers
is
shot. Oh, and it just missed.
Jokers is lit, but I think Lonky's in a great spot right there. Spicy's going to get taken out by Jokers right here, it looks like. Nope.
Toxic's reloaded. He's trying to get shots on Volto. Alright, Lonky, don't get too crazy. You So Rupture, whatever team owns the field, i.e. better spawns of turtle tanks, pretty much wins. Can't be pushed into. They have the cap, so they have to be pushed into. Sounds like more like, but it's tactics though. I mean, you don't have to rely on a turtle though. I've seen a lot of people assault.
Yo.
Spicy is not going to see Jokers. Jokers is just going to come around and pop dead.
It's going to be dangerous for Spicy and Lonky right here.
Yep.
I don't think Lonky just realized, but is it going to be too little too late? Get a shot in, Lonky. Oh, she's waiting. Good hit,
nice
good hit,
roll.
good roll. 560 right there.
But Toxic did not want that to happen.
Does Toxic have the ability to clip out Volto though right here?
He should.
He's going to have to make them all count.
1, 2... There it is, but now there's no...
Oh no, he's tracked, I think.
Yep, and Toxic. Joker's had it from up top. All right, there it is, guys. So Team Kaiser
Great
wins
play.
it.
That was great play.
But yeah, Ruptured, yeah, but it's one of those things. I mean, taking that north spawn, if both teams go into that north, towards that north, we've seen some epic battles go back and forth, and it just eliminates sometimes the southern push. But yet again, we've seen the Immortals have proven it time and time again on the southern push. They've won it where people have camped the north, and I don't know. That's why I like that map. There's so many different lanes of shooting. There's so much different things to run. But any which way,
For sure.
Great job to everybody here. Like, I love having discussions with people on Twitch. So let's go down here. Bacon 80 coming in at 722. Volto 3646. Great job, Volto. Smirnoff 2579. Kegger Panther 852. You know it should be a good day if everybody over out there on Show My TDs when you keep Kegger under 1,000 on the final game.
For sure.
And only keeping denied at 1,000. 1,017.
Definitely.
Disc coming in with the 1697. Jokers coming in at 3287. Where is she? Lonky throwing up 3K, 2 kills.
3K.
Yep.
2460 block 2 hills.
Yeah, 2460. Okay, I'm going to do it right here. Beaver coming in with his Skoda. 353 damage. And he didn't block a thing. Well, it's a Skoda, though. It's a Skoda. Yeah, we got to give him a break. It's a Skoda. Bad Skoda in 1127. You got a little too overzealous, I think.
Definitely.
And then Spicy Tank coming in cool 2000 flat almost 2007. Not too bad 755. Conky coming in with a respectable 2221 out of his bat chat with a kill. Magna 1157 kind of got SOL, but I think he got a little bit deeper than he thought it was going to be with cross shots that were being put on him.
For sure.
Beaver 353. And then Toxic Poison coming in at 3590 and 2 kills. Great job, guys. So Kaiser moves on. So Kaiser will be playing against team who wins from Ra and from Ace.
Okay. And who will, do we know who United Tankers will be playing against?
That's a good question. Is it United? Oh, it might be United Tankers versus these. I don't know. You know what? That's why we have Pants. Where's Pants? Pants. So many questions. So many Pants.
So what we can do as far as see if we can't just pull him in here for a second. Did he jump? Nope. Looks like he jumped ship already. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut this room down. Great battles tonight.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I do have a schedule, though, for Friday. Let's see here. What does it say on the schedule? Schedule Friday. Oh, not in that room. It's not. All right. Let's see. So, Blitzkrieg. What's going on in Blitzkrieg? Nope. Not there either. Nope. I thought Beaver had it somewhere. We got too many rooms. Let's see here. Oh, do we have it there? No. There we go. Friday. Round 2 continued. Team Kaiser versus Team Ra versus Ace. And then the championship game, which is the... I guess the winner between those two versus United Tankers.
Okay.
So...
Whatever it ends up being, we will be ready.
Yes, sir. Well, just trying to see if Pants was going to be able to hop in here or not. If not, it's okay. It'd be pretty exciting.
Yeah, let's see. There we go. I think he's on his way.
Yep, Pants is say okay, cool.
Now, according to the schedule.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Hello.
We just had a few scheduling questions. We're still live, so...
Yes, sir. So,
Go ahead.
with that victory, that means Team Kaiser is now going to be in the championship game.
Okay, so where... the United Tankers, where do they fall?
United Tankers will be playing the winners of Team Ra versus Team Ace. The winner of that game will be going to the championship as well.
Okay.
Oh, so Kaiser even got a bye? Wow, nice.
No, Kaiser had to play twice.
Oh, yeah, he did
Yeah,
have to
they,
play twice.
yeah, they did actually play twice.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Yep.
no, it was... Boy, Kaiser had a busy night then. Great job to
No,
his team.
Kaiser's played Monday night. They played Monday night. I believe they played Down with the Sickness Monday night. United Tankers
I
played
thought
Dirty
that was
Tankers.
Ace.
Nope. Ace
No,
hasn't
no.
played yet. Ace and Ra are going to play
yeah,
tomorrow
yeah,
night.
yeah.
They're going to play tomorrow night at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then those two, then the winner of that game of Ace and Ra will play United Tankers at 8 o'clock. the winner of that game will play Kaiser's team at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Just because due to the massive amount of time it took. And once again, we only played 2 rounds tonight, and it almost took till 11 o'clock, but there were some damn good games.
Very, very good games tonight.
The one thing I love about this so far is you really haven't seen many lopsided victories as far as, 3-0s. It's been close all the way through.
Yeah, it's been really, really good.
I loved it. And it was fun to get out there and play.
Yeah,
Oh, well, sure.
I bet. I'll be so excited one of these days. I'll get to play. One of these days.
We'll hand the stream over to somebody else, and you get in there and play.
Bob, Nerve, or Beaver could take the stream over that night.
There you go.
We're gonna have that possible.
And we'll get Hells out there, back in the tanks.
Be rusty as poo.
Yeah. Like riding a bicycle.
You ever seen a one-legged man ride a bicycle? It's not very fun.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and watching, and everybody else that came out and played. Thank you so much for coming out and playing. A lot of fun all the way around. And once again, Raw and Aces team. There'll be one game tomorrow, and then, like I said, 2 more Friday, and that'll do it. For the guys that didn't get drafted, the guys that we're gonna play Friday, we're gonna fit you guys in at some point, probably next week, when there's an open slot in the schedule. We're going to put you guys in either a 7 p.m. game, 8 p.m. game, whatever's available. And that'll pretty much round it out.
Awesomeness. And then we go back to regular scheduled programming. I know Wargaming's been yelling at us. We're like, we got to just work with us. Just work with us. I swear, this is not normal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And then you give me a little bit, and then you guys will get what you've been waiting for.
Sweet.
And then are we going to do another? No, we probably won't have enough time for a Delta test.
Probably not. I
holidays.
think. So one thing that I'm going to do, I mentioned it in Discord earlier today for those that got to see it. For everybody else that didn't and may be listening now, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a little suggestion form where you guys can just make suggestions, comments, criticism, compliments, whatever you want to do, what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, whatever it is. Go ahead and put it in there. I'm a pretty rational guy, pretty reasonable guy. I'll do whatever I can because, once again, this is all for the community.
Yeah. I think some people have some fun with this. We just got to iron some things out. I mean, and everything will be going smoothly as it should, as everything else does. So I think we're all right. We're good. And having this has become a regular type of thing. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and it gives some people a different aspect on the game as well.
Man, I'm procrastinating this so bad. I want to play some of these sweet tanks, but I'm like, I don't want to grind. I don't want to grind.
Well, after tonight, it's going to be all tier A premiums, I'll tell you that. Oof. That does put a little whopping on the wallet.
Some pretty good chat going on right now, the Twitch chat. Still Titan, kind of making fun of Vault though. That's pretty good.
I just don't know. This is going to take a lot for Beef to live that last battle down. Granted, it was in the TVP, but Pants, you didn't know about this, but me and Hells had a kind of just threw Beef and Lonky into their own rivalry on the same team all night to see who was pulling out the most damage, and Lonky just gave it to him on that last battle right there.
Yes, she did. And there was no lube.
Whatsoever.
Oh, it was fun. It was actually fun. It was kind of fun to go out there and shoot some of my own teammates. That was a good part. Looking back at the first game we played against Panda when I got up behind Carpenters in the Z4.
Well, you know what's kind of interesting? Everybody had so much money on Panda Express that was going to be the team.
Yeah.
Crazy to, and you guys did such a great job, you know, going against them and countering the Immortals push and the rotates, and that was a really good set of matches that came out on that.
It was. That was a really good series all the way around. That was all Magnatone, by the way.
Nice, great job, Magna. Yeah, that was edge of your seat type of, you know, because you're like, all right, goes out to Panda Express, and then next you know, you guys have the advantage yet again, and I'm like, wow, back and forth.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. One thing I was happy about, we didn't have a lot of draws tonight. We had a couple, but not a lot, so I was happy about that as well.
Oh yeah, no, we kept on track pretty good. I mean, it took about an hour and a half with one draw. I mean, that was not bad. A lot better than what happened on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well,
No,
I think that's the right call too. The you know, time restraints or not, you know, if it goes to the tiebreaker, then the second, it at the very least for, you know, this first season this week, we keep it the same. If it goes to the tiebreaker and then the first tiebreaker goes to a draw, then the second tiebreaker is you know, kill all cap or number of kills, and then to damage
absolutely.
that way. There's no draw for, you know, a second tiebreaker match, which is good, man. Really good.
Now, going into the championship match really fast, trades available? Or is everybody went into free agency?
Trades ended. Trades ended after your team played the first match.
Okay.
Yeah, they've ended. Trades were closed down on Monday. Reason being is, once a team's eliminated, I didn't want to put all those players back in the pool because you had players that were already drafted, you had players available, so I wanted to do the best we could with keeping the players that were drafted on the same team to an extent. Understand that you may want to make some trades. You find out maybe that a tanker may not be able to make it, or he can make it this night, not that night. Maybe you get another player in your team that can make it in the opposite schedule, and you say, well, if I can get this guy from the other team. But once you kind of establish that team, that's pretty much the team.
Okay.
No, that's good, Pants. That's a really good call, man. No one wants to, you know, by the end of the finals, and everybody wants to. I want to see a big collection of these clans playing. I mean, tonight, in the first match, at least we had 6 different clans on one team. We had 5 different clans on the second. You know what I mean? No one wants to see the end just purely be made up of. I mean, let's face it, Immortals, 7F, possibly an on your 6 guy in there. You know what I mean? No one wants to just see a bunch of guys going at it at the end.
And that was the whole idea behind it. That was the whole idea behind this, is to get so many different clans out there playing against each other. That was the idea, is just to mix them all up and have a go at it. And, you know, at the same time, it's kind of a learning experience for a lot of guys that, you know, might be a bit low or high tier silver team. Experience playing with a guy that's in 7-app, to listen to a guy like that call, that's valuable information to just kind of learn from. And that was another reason why we decided to do it this way. Not only because, you know, as you know, we're collecting data, but you didn't want to see a team like 7F and Immortals come out here and just dominate the competition, because then you're not really going to get the accurate numbers you're looking for.
Exactly.
So if you split them up a little bit, you kind of get an accurate sense of who's really doing what.
Sounds great.
All right, guys. Well, is there any closing thoughts?
On a side note, for anybody that has not paid attention to Discord, or maybe you tuned in a little bit late, just remember that the 2v2 hosted by Winston I Fights is the registration is open, fellas. What was it? 64 teams this time, Hells?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds like a big number, but after that takes
I'm
off,
excited.
64 teams. Yeah, 64 teams is gonna fill up quick, guys. So go ahead and make sure you get into Discord and get your team registered for that.
I'm excited.
And there is no, you're not team bound. You don't have to play with a teammate. It could be you and your best friend. It could be you and your wife. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to do. It's for that. So just have fun with it, you know.
I'll tell you, me and Ops, we had a great time in the last 2v2. It's a great time. It's a completely different feel than 7-on-7, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, the name of the game, it's called 2v2 for a reason. Not 2v1, because it never works out.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. You'll be surprised how much you're relying on your teammate. I mean, really relying on your teammate to hit the shots.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you miss a couple of shots and it could be the end of you.
And we're sticking to tier 9s on this one yet again. The rules will be up here very shortly. What happened was they copied all the rules, put them into the PC, and they got saved under a different type of scenario. I mean, I could have copy-pasted it and put it up there and it would have been a file, but I didn't figure everybody wanted to download the rules. So I'm having to hand type 800 some characters while also taking care of sickly kids with the flute. So, yeah. Not been fun. So, well, Beaver, do you have anything to say?
Just hope everybody's having fun in this, and make sure you show up to the 2v2. Get registered.
All right, Pence.
Yeah, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming out watching tonight. Thank you, all the players that came out and played. Everybody that's put time into this, thank you very much. Thank you, Hells, Beaver, Cutter, for everything you guys have done. Thank you so much.
Awesome, man.
And Cutter, go ahead, sir.
Just a great time tonight, man. Great battles. Love the brawls. We got definitely get some lulls tonight. Watching a couple tanks flip over on their lids and just kind of struggle like a turtle, man.
Yeah.
Love it, man. Love the gameplay. Love the action. Love the diversity of all the different tankers. It's an awesome event.
Yep, I enjoyed having you there, their beast. It was awesome to have. I had fun, slaughtering some words. Never go wrong with slaughtering English language.
For sure.
For all you haters, I don't care.
For real.
And then, I would just say thank you for everybody came out and watching. Live life to your fullest. And we'll see you again on Friday on Blitzkrieg. That's where we'll see the who's going to show up and get this finals done and over with, and see who the dream team truly is. So, from everybody here at Wednesday Night Fights, y'all have a great evening.